Bill Haggerty, Amped Up Sports. It's Friday, March 28th. A public service announcement before we start. We're finding a real influx of people who are subscribing to our YouTube channels. So what I'm going to do to make sure I'm not disturbing people early in the morning on the West Coast or late at night on the East Coast, I'm only going to post my podcasts on 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That way, I'm not going to be bothering people. But that's going to change. Like last night, when the Lightning, I had post-game interviews, they're going to go up right away. But my daily podcasts, they may be a day or two late just because I don't want to put them up too early in the morning or too late at night. So between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Time, that's when you're going to see them. So let's get right to what should have went up Wednesday, Bolts of Lightning. A 2-2 segment for the Bolts last week, garnering 4 of a possible 8 points. Check out how those scenarios played out on the ice. Game 68. Lightning-3, the Stars 2 in a shootout. Tampa Bay grasped victory from the jaws of defeat with 2 late goals as well as a couple of stops in the shootout to defeat Dallas 3-2 at the American Airlines Center on Thursday. The Bolts moved to 40-23-5 for 85 points. The Stars' record went to 43-21-4, staying at 90 points. The Lightning then at the scoreboard with 4:35 for the only score of the opening period. Forward Brandon Hagel lit the lamp with forward Anthony Cirelli, and forward Nikita Kucherov providing the helpers. The Bolts made it 2-zip at 7:21 in the second period. Cirelli found the back of the net with Hagel and forward Yanni Gourde registering the assist. The Stars cut the deficit to 2-1 37 seconds later and tied the score at 13:48 with a power play marker. Both teams went to their locker room after 40 minutes of hockey deadlocked at 2 each. The goaltenders took over with clean sheets in the third period as well as the overtime period. Tampa Bay fell behind 2-1 in the shootout, but came back with a goal by Kucherov to tie the contest along with a couple of stops by goalie Andrei Vasilevsky, setting the stage for forward Gage Goncalves to provide the game winner. Vasilevsky stopped 22 of 24 shots on goal to record the victory. Let's go to Game 69, Utah 6, Lightning 4. Tampa Bay got into a shooting match and came up on the short end of a 6-4 contest with the Utah Hockey Club Saturday at the Delta Center. With the win, Utah became 32-27-11, totaling 75 points. The Bolts dropped to 40-24-5, remaining at 85 points. Utah jumped out to a 2-0 lead with the first period goals at 8:42 and 17:42. The Lightning cut the lead in half at 18:49 with a power play goal. Forward Braden Point did the honors with forward Jake Gensel and forward Oliver Bjornstad notching the assist. Both teams ended 20 minutes of hockey with the home team clinging to a 2-1 advantage. Tampa Bay knotted the score at 2 each at 5:22 of the middle period. Cirelli put the biscuit in the basket with Hagel and Kucherov providing the helpers. Utah gained the lead 36 ticks later, only to see the Bolts tie the contest again at 3-3 at 17:23. Gensel found the back of the net with defenseman Nick Perbix and Gourde registering the assist, but the home team jumped ahead just 30 seconds later. That made the count 4-3 in favor of Utah after 2 periods of play. Utah stretched the lead to 5-3 at 1:10, but the Lightning got within a goal at 2:54, with Point recording his second goal of the tilt, with defenseman Ryan McDonough and Gensel chalking up the helpers. The Bolts attempted to tie the score on numerous occasions, but Utah salted away the victory with an empty netter coming at 19:03. That made the final arithmetic 6-4 in favor of the Salt Lake City squad. Goalie Brandon Halverson made the first start of his NHL career, but came up short, turning away 19 of 24 shots on goal. Let's go to Game 70. The Golden Knights 4, the Lightning 2. Tampa Bay dropped their second consecutive road game on Sunday at the T-Mobile Arena, 4-2 to Vegas. The Golden Knights improved to 42-20-8, advancing to 92 points. With the loss, the Bolts dropped to 40-25-5, leveling at 85 points. Vegas jumped out to an early lead with 3 first-period markers. The first was a power play goal at 11:02, followed by a pair of even-strength ones at 13:13 and 19:13. The Bolts got on the scoreboard at 17:38 of the middle stanza. Forward Nick Paul slid the puck over the goal line with Goncalves and defenseman Darren Radish contributing the assist. The Golden Knights put the game out of reach with an empty net score at 17-18 of the third period. The Lightning closed out the scoring with 5 ticks left in regulation, with Kucherov netting a power play marker, with defenseman Victor Hedman and Hagel recording the markers that made the final score 4-2 in favor of the Golden Knights. Number 88 suffered the defeat, stopping 26 of 29 shots. Let's get to Game 71. The Lightning 6, the Penguins 1. Tampa Bay exploded with 4 first-period goals on the way to a 6-1 dismantling of Pittsburgh on Tuesday night at Amalie Arena. The Bolts advanced to 41-25-5, equating to 87 points. The Penguins fell to 29-33-11 for 69 points. The Bolts posted 4 first-period goals, starting at 12-13. Cirelli started the onslaught with Paul and McDonough getting the assist. The Lightning made it 2-0 at 13:30, this time with McDonough lighting the lamp, with Kucherov and defenseman Eric Chernak providing the helpers. Tampa Bay increased the lead to 3-0 at 15:12. Again, it was Cirelli with Hagel and defenseman J.J. Moser finding number 71 for the score. The Blue and Black polished off a 4-goal initial 20-minute barrage just 48 ticks later, with Point putting the rubber disc across the goal line, with Gensel and Kucherov getting credit for the assist. The Bolts kept the pressure on with 2 more goals in the middle period. This time at 15:31, Kucherov, with the help of Radish and Bjornstrand, notched the score. Then, with 49 seconds left, Hagel made it 6-0, with Perbix and defenseman Emil Lilleberg being credited with the assist. The Pens avoided the shutout at 14:15 of the final period. That would be the only score by the visitors, making the final count 6-0 in favor of the Lightning. The Big Cat only had to turn away 14 of 15 shots to secure the victory. Let's get to my analysis. Point 1. Halverson recorded his first start in the NHL. Only other appearance was a relief stint for Henry Lundqvist on February 17th of 2018. Point 2. The Bolts now have 4 players with at least 30 goals for the second time in franchise history, with the first time being the 22-23 campaign. Finally, the Lightning scored 4 goals in the space of 3:47, making that the 4th fastest in franchise history. Leo Haggerty, Amped Up Sports. Hey, when you do subscribe, push the like button. That really helps us. Book it, Dano.